10 Unbelievable Facts About Antarctica, Earth's coldest continent. Antarctica has no time zone. As Antarctica is mostly uninhabited, there is no official time zone. At the South Pole, the lines of longitude, which give us different time zones, all meet at a single point. Most of the region experiences 6 months of constant daylight in summer and 6 months of darkness in winter. So, time seems a bit different without the day-night markers. The research stations mostly use either the time zone of their native country or the local time of the countries nearby. Largest source of fresh water. An incredible 70% of the world's total fresh water is locked in Antarctica's vast ice sheets. Also, around 90% of the world's ice is found here. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest on Earth, covering 5.4 million square miles of the Antarctic mountain ranges, valleys, and plateaus. If all of the Antarctic ice melted, there would be a 200 feet rise in the sea levels all around the world. Antarctica is a desert. Despite holding the largest freshwater source in the world, Antarctica is actually a desert. Well, a desert essentially means any region that receives very little annual precipitation. The Sahara Desert receives almost twice as much rain as the Antarctic region. Besides being one of the driest places, it is also the coldest, windiest, and highest continent on Earth. No rain in 2 million years. That brings us to the next point. In Antarctica, 1% of the land is permanently ice-free, and such areas are called dry valleys or Antarctic oases. It is estimated that these areas haven't received rain or snow in almost 2 million years. It is also suggested by some scientists that such areas could expand up to 25% by the end of the 21st century, grossly affecting the biodiversity in the continent. Blood Falls. Antarctica is home to some of the weirdest places on Earth. It has a subglacial lake that flows blood-red water. The water flowing from within the glacier is high in salt and iron, and when it comes in contact with oxygen, the iron rusts. This gives a striking red shade to the falling water. The oxidized water from the falls leaves eerie blood-like stains on the ice. The largest iceberg. Iceberg B-15 was the world's largest recorded iceberg and was found in Antarctica. It measured around 183 miles long and 23 miles wide, with a surface area of 4,200 square miles. It was so gigantic that it was larger than the whole island of Jamaica. In the year 2000, the B-15 broke into smaller fragments and later drifted away into the sea. Active volcano. Although it seems impossible, Antarctica houses several volcanoes. Mount Erebus, the second highest volcano in Antarctica, is also the southernmost active volcano on Earth. Located on Ross Island, this massive volcano is always alive and bubbling. It spews out plumes of gas and steam, and chunks of rocks and crystals. It is famous for its ice fumaroles, towers of ice that form around the gases that escape from its vents. No place for ants. Ants have occupied just about every place, nook and corner of Earth. No matter which place it is, at least one native or invasive species of ants exists there, except Antarctica. Antarctica, the Arctic, and a handful of other remote and inhospitable islands are the only places on Earth that are not colonized by ants. Once a tropical paradise. Believe it or not, this dry and cold place was once a thriving green paradise. Furry animals like possums and beavers and even dinosaurs once lived there among verdant green forests. It is estimated that about 40 to 50 million years ago, the temperatures across this continent reached up to 17 degrees Celsius. Today, it is the land with the coldest ever recorded temperature of -89.2 degrees. Diamond dust air. Antarctica's unusual atmospheric conditions give rise to many naturally wonderful phenomena. The air temperature here is low enough for water vapor to condense directly out of the atmosphere and form tiny crystals that scatter down like shimmering diamond dust. Under the sunlight, these crystals sparkle and glitter, looking like a million tiny floating diamonds. This mystical ice fog is also responsible for other beautiful occurrences like sundogs, halos, and light pillars that are seen only in Antarctica.